Hi friends, good morning to one and all. My name is Vikramaditya Reddy and I am going to discuss about the topic loan prediction using machine learning. So let's get started. Loan prediction using machine learning. As you can see that nowadays there are different kinds of loans like personal loan, home loan, car loan, and people are given loans only when they are past a certain constraint, like if their salary is high or if the dependents in their home are very low, or the income the if the person has any co-applicant income. Now we'll go on to the next slides. These are the content. This is the content which I will be discussing in this video. The basic introduction. Loan prediction. Basically, we need to understand the problem statement in the first and foremost step. This will give the basic idea about what I will be discussing in this video. The problem statement is like, there is a dream house finance company which deals in all home loans. They first see that the person is whether he is a rural or urban person, and whether if the person applies for a loan, they will also check their eligible criteria, like what is the person's salary, where he is working, how he will travel daily, and what is the loan amount for which he is applying, what is his educational background, what is his gender, who are the people he is staying with his at his home, and what is his credit history. Like the company has a idea to automate this whole process, so we are going to automate this by using machine learning. This is basically the classification problem in which we have to predict whether the person is given some loan amount or not, whether the loan is approved or rejected. This is like a binary classification in which, like, a person is given loan amount, like he is given or not given. There are only two possibilities, because every condition should be satisfied while giving a loan, and this is a common problem in everyone's life, that people need loans to fulfill their needs in the future, and to sustain a great life. Steps involved in machine learning. Basically, there are around 7 steps for every machine learning algorithm to work properly. The first and foremost step is data collection. The quantity and quality of data which we collect is very important, so that we get accurate measurement in our final output. So we need some pre-collected data, or they are also known as data sets. In this project I have basically two data sets. One is for training and another one is for testing. Training data set contains the data required to actually build a logical model, and testing data is used to test that model which we have trained. And second step is data preparation, like collecting all the data and arranging in a random order, so that there is no predetermined fixed order for the machine to be biased. Randomizing the data is important. In the third step, we need to choose a model. We need to find different algorithms for our task to get accomplished, to get accomplished. We need to choose the right algorithm. And the fourth step is to train the model. The goal of training is to answer the question or make a prediction correctly as often as possible. Here we can have linear regression model, logistic regression, decision tree classification, etc. For the training step, each and every data which is sent to our model is a training session. And coming to evaluate the model, we keep some standards for measuring the objective of a model. Like we keep some thresholds such that whenever these conditions are satisfied, threshold will be raised to logic 1. And coming to next step, parameter tuning. This step refers to hyperparameter tuning, which is an art form opposed to a science. Simple learn hyper parameters may include number of training steps, learning rate at which the model is to be made learned, initialization of values and distribution. This basically means that if there are some garbage values for a data set, we need to initialize them with some zeros. Now the final step is make predictions. Whenever we have trained the model and we expect that the model to be accurate, we need to have some test data in which the final label is not being given, is not available, but we need to obtain it by using the trained data set. Basically a data set is the collection of data with various rows and columns with with columns like in our context there is like a loan ID and application proof and applicant income, co-applicant income, and etc. Many features are there. These are called the features. Inputs are the features and output is a label. And the outcome of our dataset is represented by loan status in trained dataset. The same column is absent in the test dataset, as we need to assign the loan status with the help of training dataset. Features present in loan prediction: loan ID, which is the ID number generated by bank in which is giving loan, gender, whether he is male or female, he or she is male or female, married, whether the person is married or unmarried, dependents, whether he has some family members living with him, education, whether he has completed some engineering or any other post graduation or graduation, whether he is self-employed or not, what is the income of that person, if any other family member is working with him in the house, what is his or her income, what is the next comes, what is the loan amount which they are applying for, what is the time period for which they are applying the loan, what is the credit history. That means if the person has applied loan previously and he has paid it or not. Property area, this means whether the person is in urban or rural area. Label means the final output which we need. Loan status, based on the mentioned features, the machine learning algorithm decides whether the person is to be given loan or not. Visualizing data using Google Colab. This is the basic step to understand where we need to what are the statistics which we can analyze from the given input data. Here we can see the credit history, self-employment, loan amount, dependents. They are categorized based on this table. And here comes a diagram in which people are classified using applicant income in the x-axis and gender and marriage details in the y-axis. This y-axis also indicates the number of people assigned by this value. The same here is now the constraint is changed with marriage and education on the y-axis, and here comes the a matrix which indicates the proper whether the person is given proper loan or not. Here the classification is done based on applicant income, and on the y-axis marriage is happened or not, and dependents are present or not. Here there is the detailed description between applicant income distribution, co-applicant income distribution, loan amount distribution which the person has applied for. Here comes the details about number of people differentiated based on gender, marriage and dependents at their home. Here the people are differentiated based on education, self-employment, property area, where he is in urban or rural or semi-urban area. Explanation of the code using Google Colab. The data set is trained and tested with 3 models basic methods: loan prediction using logistic regression and using random forest classification, and the third one is decision tree classification. Using logistic regression, basically we see the input data, which is 5 rows, and we can see the loan ID, gender, and so all the data which is given, and final column is loan status. Here it is available, but in the next slide we can see that this is the test data in which there is no loan status column available. Our task is to generate the loan status column for the given test data set. Here I have run some code using Google Colab, and the predicted income status for the applicants in the trained test data set is as follows, using logistic regression, and the confusion matrix includes that the predicted value is true or false using 4 combinations like true predicted, false predicted, false not predicted, true not predicted. This is the confusion matrix, and the accuracy of this logistic regression is around 0.83, and using k-fold cross validation I got around 0.8024, and loan prediction using random forest classification. This is another type of classification in which the data is arranged such that the output predicted values are obtained, and you can see that this is the predicted outcome of the loan status. And the confusion matrix for random forest classification is as follows, and the accuracy for this system is like 0.69, and for k-fold cross validation according to this 0.71, and loan prediction using decision tree classification, wherein every data is divided in the form of branches, and final decision is taken from bottom to top, and we can see the array for 100 values, 100 predicted values in the starting row. The confusion matrix for this is as follows. The accuracy maintained is 0.8292, and by using k-fold cross validation I got 0.792. And this is the detailed comparison in which all the 3 models I have used and their accuracies. From the above table we can confirm, we can decide that logistic regression model gives us the better accuracy, and accuracy with using k-fold cross validation also. Hence this method is better suited for our machine learning model. Thank you.